Okay, recording this video Monday, 2nd of April 2012. Hope you had a good day's trading day. First thing to say, the new versions of the better indicators for NinjaTrader are finally out. We had a little bit of a glitch, I'm afraid, in the first version that went out on Sunday afternoon. Somehow exporting them out of NinjaTrader, they got kind of corrupted, and so had some customers with some problems on that. Apologies to them, but my NinjaTrader coder guy was able to re-export them, find the problem, and the second version that is now out is good. So if you've been waiting for just a confirmation that they're kind of good to go, please go ahead and download that second version. I would suggest removing the old versions using file utilities, remove NinjaScript assembly for those NinjaTrader users, just to clean everything up before importing the new versions, but they're kind of good to go. Apologies to everybody. I got a couple of kind of frustrated emails. I totally understand that, but I also got some great emails with users saying, you know, these things happen and just, you know, keep up the good work. So thank you to everybody who kind of contacted me with kind of best wishes. That was really, you know, it makes my day, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Anyway, so let's talk about the E-mini. So first trading day of the quarter, so this is going to be a little bit of inflow of kind of new money to the market. I'm still kind of hanging out for a change in trend. I don't think this is necessarily a particular strong day. You know, we've closed kind of, you know, not particularly strongly here. We did kind of test the highs, 1.4 million contracts traded. And you know, when we look at the risk on charts, crude oil is now kind of closed back up above this kind of support level, and we've had quite a lot of selling at this stage here on better momentum. So you know, maybe we're going to go for a little bit of a run. We'll see. I think it's the market is still weak. If I just run through this risk on chart, so that was crude. Here's gold. Just watch out for gold, because these last couple of days up being led by the amateurs, potentially Friday at least. And the euro, you know, we're still underneath resistance here on the euro at 133, looking pretty weak. You know, if you look at the amount of buying that is kind of going through, I mean, we could see a surge through this resistance level to a you know, jump in the creek kind of move, but not sure. Same thing with Aussie dollar. You know, look at here, better momentum's kind of pointing down. We kind of gapped up a little bit here with some strong news out of Asia to start with, but kind of sold off a little bit here. And here's silver again. Friday's move was amateur kind of activity. We'll come back up to $33. Copper was probably the strongest of the markets here, but we're coming up to cyclical resistance here, and we've got all these flush signals here. So I don't know. This, I suppose I expected this to kind of fall away today, but let's see. If I look at the long-term charts, let me just show you again kind of what I'm seeing. 40,500 tip bar chart. This was last Monday's activity with this kind of explosive up move. Kind of now rallied back up to test those highs. We've got Rambo patterns overnight, flush signals, blue professional bar right at the highs there. And we did sell off quite a bit in the afternoon, quite a lot of profit taking here. If you go down one time frame to the 13,500 tip bar chart, again, maybe a little bit of a complex correction. We've kind of exhaustion buying up here under those highs. Blue professional bars kind of come in here, Rambo pattern, we kind of sold off here. And then just to note on the 4,500 tip bar chart, you know, we're in an uptrend. We've got pullback level to make here, and so pullback to end of trend we've got to make on the 4,500 tip bar chart. Probably do that with the overnight activity. And you know, this breakout, all these blue professional bars kind of testing those highs with amateur bars, Rambo patterns up here, and kind of weak buying compared to this kind of exhaustion activity on Friday. So I don't know. I still think there's kind of weakness here. The break of Friday's low will be the you know, the signal, Friday or Thursday low, kind of 95, 85 type level down there. So we'll kind of have to wait and see. Day trading though, you know, I actually put in a one-shot, one-kill this morning. I haven't done many of those this year, so, and it was, you know, in record kind of time, in only about 10 or 15 minutes, which is great. You know, the end of last year there was tons of those opportunities around. I just found this year's been a lot slower and been in trades a lot longer, and things haven't been working out as quickly. But this morning was, you know, was a nice one. 1500 tip bar chart. We had the ISM numbers come out at 9 a.m. so waiting for those, and we had, if we look at this on the 1500 tip bar chart, kind of sold off overnight after an end of trend move, but you know, we couldn't kind of break through here at 1400, all these support levels, and at the lows here, blue professional bars coming in, blue professional bars. Then at 9 a.m. the numbers kind of came out, had this blue professional bar, and we broke the highs of that, and that was a nice little run to the upside. It was actually, you know, this move ended up with pullback to end of trend on the 1500 tip bar chart. Bang, nice. Flush patterns, all these Rambo patterns, amateur bars at the highs, there and then. That was the sell-off, up at 17.18. Then we sold off pretty hard, and this is after hours of selling off again. So just watch out for that. It's fairly weak. When we go down some time frames on the 4500 tip bar chart, was upper time frame, again we had support early in the day. That's the blue professional bar, the breakout level that we kind of broke above, and that was kind of the move into the highs. And on the 500 tip bar chart was quite nice. So we had Rambo patterns kind of early in the day, and then we had this test down at 9 o'clock, and that was this little series of blue professional bars, kind of a gathering underneath resistance here. I got long at 325 and then took profits at 7.25, so which was nice. So it was kind of a clean run. There was no kind of pullbacks to sit through, and as I said, just kind of in record time. Then the market kind of kept on going up after that. And then kind of topped out with this pullback to end of trend, flush patterns and so on, up at these highs, up at 17, and then kind of retesting with blue professional bars, Rambo patterns, and then we sell off. So there we go. That was kind of today's activity. As I said, it's the first trading day of the quarter, so I suppose there's some fresh money kind of coming in. Stick with my day trading signals. Not going to do any swing trading around here, but just feel as if we're kind of running out of a little bit of steam. Just a final note. This is our last day in Kauai. We're actually getting on a plane tomorrow morning early, so not going to be trading over the next few days. No kind of updates to the website, and I'll try and get to my emails as soon as possible, but just give me a little bit of leeway just because we're on the road at the moment. So anyway, hope you traded well today, and again, apologies to the NinjaTrader customers, and hopefully everything's kind of good kind of going forward. Just got long 325, long 325, and just checking my stops and targets. ISO numbers just come out. It's 9 AM. A little bit of volatility after that. Had this bullish divergence come in on the 500 tip bar chart, and then blue professional bars just kind of came down on this little retrace here. That seemed to hold the market. We're just breaking above resistance on the 500 tip bar chart. We've got support on the 15, so there's blue professional bar breaking above the high of that. It's not super convincing. We're in this kind of bit of a channel here on the 1500 tip bar chart, and I've got a little bit of a short bias today, but let's see if we just go for a little bit of a trend move on the 500 tip bar chart. So just long 325. A couple of minutes later, I had a couple of Rambo patterns on the 500 tip bar chart, but just seemingly kind of getting through those. We're at 5.5 at the moment. Got okay Rambo pattern up here. Well, there's no blue professional bars yet. Just wonder if we're just going to go for a little bit of a blow-off move. It's just going up and up. Target's at 725. So let's see. Okay, cyclical resistance just gone off on the 1500 tip bar chart. We've got 8,000 on better momentum. Still holding out, pull back to end of trend on the 500 tip bar chart. See where that ends up. We're not seeing blue professional bars here on the 15, so maybe we'll get just a little bit of a spike up. So got to hold, keep holding. Let's see. We're at 675. Exhaustion buying on the 500 tip bar chart. 11,000 on better momentum here on 15. Nice if we just go for a little bit of a pop here. I think it's kind of unexpected strength. So just hanging out, waiting for 7.25. Just out, 7.25. Awesome. That was one shot, one kill. I haven't done one of those in a long time. It's at 9:13 AM Chicago time, and also a very quick trade. Excellent. So still got to make pullback to end of trend, but 11,000 on better momentum, exhaustion buying signal here. It's not blue professional bar yet, but if it was, it'd be a pro signal exit. So good. Well, that makes things easy. Not got to do anything more today. So I don't like the market today. I still think it's going to head down, but maybe this kind of the setup pattern for change in trend. But Let's see where this pullback to end of trend goes. Okay, a minute later, Pro Signal Exit's just gone off blue professional bar, kind of up here. Running out of steam a little bit. We're going to get bearish divergence signals kind of here. There we go, first bearish divergence just gone off on the 500 tip bar chart. Some Rambo patterns up here. So I'm glad to be out, but let's see where this pullback to end of trend ends up on the 500 tip bar chart. So see what the overall strength in this move is. Short while later, and pullback to end of trend never got made. Pullback levels just been broken. We just kind of tested back up to an Emini up bar, kind of falling back down. Now we've got Rambo patterns here, could easily kind of go back, but so we didn't see a clean kind of pullback to end of trend here. Just hit the cyclical resistance at 4500 tip bar chart and just turned away. We had a exhaustion buying, first bearish divergence. It's kind of gone the other way. So the setup for the trade was these blue professional bars. We had exhaustion selling, first bullish divergence kind of comes in, cyclical support kind of holds, blue professional bars. This is after the ISM number comes out 9 AM, kind of come in, got a break above resistance here into a trend move. Got our exhaustion buying, first divergence, and then kind of tops out with some Rambo patterns, amateur bars, and rolls over. On the 1500 tip bar chart, we'd had that support level kind of come in, and so we were running with this on the way up, and didn't turn over until we had exhaustion buying, blue professional bars come out at the highs and roll over here. So it's a nice little setup that was also kind of playing out within this kind of support to resistance swing on the 4500 tip bar chart. So it was a nice little trade, fairly easy setup, and no kind of retracements along the way to kind of make me question what was going on. So anyway, we'll see what happens for the rest of the day. I might quit there, stop watching it, and just see what the chart at the end of the day looks like.